the government notifies the public that for the time being, we will not allow demonstrations within the central business districts of Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu. The Inspector General of Police has been advised accordingly.
It is that declaration from the Interior CS that has angered the NASA team, which has been holding demonstrations against the IEBC, demanding for reforms on the systems and the human resource of the poll body before elections. The CS says the demonstrations have been let to get to destructive levels.
We cannot take advantage of that to destroy property and businesses of innocent people who are going about their innocent daily activities, unless, and it is important I emphasize this, unless for the leaders who are organizing this, unless it is your intention to destroy the property and the businesses of innocent people.
NASA, however, says the government has no business infringing on the rights of the citizens to picket and petition, and will not heed the ban from the CS.
We are not at the benevolence or mercy of Mr. Matiang'i. We are Kenyans enjoying our rights without any hindrance whatsoever, as long as we do not interfere with anybody's rights. And our right to demonstrate, to tell the country that we are unhappy about the management of elections in this country is not something anybody can take away. Matiang'i is not the first to try these misguided actions that he's trying to do. The misadventure will end nowhere. We will be on the streets tomorrow.
According to Matiang'i, not only will NASA not be allowed to access the CBDs of the three cities, it will also be held responsible for the property that has already been damaged during previous demonstrations. And the government has its eyes trained on NASA CEO Norman Magaya, who notified the police of the intended demonstrations.
That we shall prefer churches, again is the said Mr. Magaya, and we are waiting for the report on the damages caused so as to quantify the value of the claims.
We dare him here and now as NASA. We have a battery of lawyers that are finer and better than any lawyer that Jubilee has on their ranks. Let them take Magaya and we will be there and show them what the law says and how the law protects Kenyans. Mr. Matiang'i, you are not above the law, and you better know that you aren't. We tell you this for free.
The ban has sharply divided legislators allied to the two coalitions, with those in Jubilee throwing their weight behind the CS and those in NASA vowing to push ahead with the demonstrations countrywide.
We welcome increased police presence. Even yesterday, we would have hoped that the police were walking and protecting properties as the demonstrations were taking place.
Nimeamrishwa na watu wangu niombe IEBC na nikaandikia barua Chebukati na nikaikopia Inspector General wa Police kuwaomba kama wanaweza kaondoa ofisi zao pale ziko Anniversary Towers, zipelekwe ile ideal place tunaona ni Bomas of Kenya.
So Mr. Matiang'i, we sympathize with you, but please don't take orders that will haunt you in future. Just step aside and leave that job alone, because after all, these are passing government. These are caretaker government.
Article 37 of the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya gives us inalienable freedom to picket. And I want to remind my schoolmate at the University, Honorable Matiang'i, he should remember this country is greater than him.
The pronouncements notwithstanding, the government has already begun taking precautions. The historic Uhuru Park, where the NASA team converges to begin the demonstrations, has been sealed off, ostensibly in preparation for the upcoming Mashujaa Day festivities. The pronouncement on the demonstrations from the government comes in the wake of an announcement by the NASA coalition that they will be holding demonstrations on a daily basis from next week, opening up another possible grounds for altercation between the government and the opposition. Brenda Wanga, NTV, Nairobi.